A very special thank you to everybody who tunes in to the Justin Podcast. And I also want to give a special thanks to all my sponsors.
He's considered to be the greatest announcer in XTV history. And now, Justin Turkey Leg brings his famous voice along with his awesome friends to the podcast world. This is Justin's Podcast.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. You guys know what it is. You know where you're at. You locked and loaded. It's your boy Justin. We just here hanging out. It's a kind of grim looking day outside. You know, it's Sunday and looking kind of dull. But you know, I'm just over here hanging out. You know, just thinking about a few things. Thinking about guests that I can have. You know, on my podcast, always trying to think of ways that I can innovate the show and make it better and things of that nature. If you guys got any suggestions, of like what would be a good conversation, what would be, a good tweak, feel free to, let me know about it. Write it in the comments below, or send us a email. You know what I'm saying? At XTV East Coast at gmail.com, or what, all the other various means that you keep up with the East Coast. Of course, we are on Twitter as well at XTV East Coast. But besides all that, man, I'm just gonna cut to the chase. I've been sitting around here twiddling my thumbs, wondering what the hell to talk about, and I'm gonna talk about something that I've been wanting to address for a long time. I remember one time. I sat, right here at this desk, my podcasting desk, and I don't know where the recording is. I cut like I cut this 40-minute promo on these motherfucking roaches. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure in different various recordings. You heard somebody kill a roach. You might have heard this. You might have heard this. You know what that is? That's not me lighting up. It might have. If it's 2016, it might have been because I used to smoke blunts. But now I smoke out of this bone. But anyways, that's a whole different matter. That's me, motherfucking setting a roach on fire and watching this ass burn. That's right. I'm torturing these bitches because they torturing me. They all over the place. Yeah, they didn't change this name of this here apartment place to what's it called? Reserve at Brandon. Yeah, they because it was that if you looked up the Park at Sienna, which was the original name, I'm sure it had a different name before that, but I guess a new company took it over, and now a new company then took over the Park at Sienna. You see, and they called Reserve at Brandon. But hell, you can't escape these damn results, that you pull up when people review this damn apartment. Everybody, I even did it myself. I even put a damn roach review, and I gave them a 1 star out of 5 because that's what they deserve. You know what I mean? It just don't make no damn sense. Even though it ain't this new company's fault. You know what I mean? It ain't their fault, but you know what? Y'all gotta do better. Y'all got to do better, man. Y'all know that, it just need to automatically just be a damn routine spray at this motherfucker. These motherfuckers, and they did spray. Massey had came out here and sprayed, and they Massey had came out here and sprayed, and they was gone for a minute, but I think these motherfuckers done laid eggs and they done hatched, and these motherfuckers, man, they coming out of nowhere, man. Like, come out, wherever you are. They all over my desk, little bitty ones, like tiny as fuck. I know I done smoked the roach before. I ain't talking about like, when you smoke, smoke all the way down and it's a little roach. I'm talking about I literally set a roach on fire and inhaled it. I'm sure I have. I'm sure you done probably got crushed up in my weed. That's nasty, ain't it? Man, you don't even know the worst. You don't even know the half. Just look up the reviews. See, that's why I feel like, I mean, I don't know all the ins and outs, but I just know a new company took over, this place. They done repainted the outside. They working on the fountain out there. They make it look real nice on the outside. They make it like, oh, this way you stay. They charge you an arm and a leg for this shit. This shit ain't shit, And I gotta admit, it's cause of these damn roaches. That's right, I'm ranting. That's what this is about. I'm kicking, man, because and you know what I'm gonna end up doing is I'm gonna end up getting out of here now. We going through a bit of a rough patch. You know what I mean? But we gonna get that resolved, and I'm just gonna go ahead and sign this contract. I'm gonna stick with these people, for about another 6 months. That's what I'm gonna do. Stick with these people for about another 6 months. I'm gonna sign a contract. That way, I ain't gonna have to, if I have to be late, paying the bill, I don't have to charge such a heavy late fee. They charge you like $200 if you late, as opposed to $100 if you was under contract. So I'm gonna sign a 6 month contract. It's been hard trying to find a different place to move to, but something must be done. You know what I mean? You know, we're doing so many things in XTV and in life. Things just get kind of crazy out here. But these damn roaches, they gotta go. I wish I can find that damn recording of me going off on the roaches, because they had gotten to my PlayStation, and I thought that the PlayStation, I'm talking about the PS4, and this like probably when NXTV was in its teen days, and we was probably trying to get an episode going, and crank up the old PS4, and that thing just shut down. And we tried to crank it up again, and it shut down, and it just dawned on me. I'm like, you know what? Because, roaches like dark spaces. You know what I mean? They like dark spaces and shit like that. So, they would climb into a damn, a place like a PlayStation and use it as their damn habitat. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they do shit like that. As a matter of fact, I got real smart on these motherfuckers, and I started, I went to damn Wikipedia. You know what I mean? Because shit just got so damn outrageous that I just wanted to know where the hell these motherfuckers come from. So we finna find out right here. All right, y'all. So I done pulled up this here this Wikipedia. You know what I mean? Excerpt about the cockroach. All right. You say cockroaches are insects from the order of Blattidea, and that's an order of insects that contain cockroaches and termites. Formerly, the termites were considered a separate order, Isoptera, but genetic and molecular evidence suggests an inmate relationship with the cockroaches. Both cockroaches and termites have evolved. Ain't that a bitch? Which also includes termites. Okay, yeah, they said that. About 30 cockroach species out of 4,060 are associated with human habitats. 30 cockroach species. Damn. About 4 species are well known as pests. 4 species well known as pests. You sure that's it? The cockroaches are an ancient group, dating back at least as far as the Carboniferous period. And that's a geologic period and system that spans 60 million years from the end of the Devonian period, 358.9 million years ago, Maya. I don't even know what that means. To the beginning of the Permian period, 298, man. Okay, all right. Anyways, yada yada yada. Look, those early ancestors, however, lacked the internal. But that's a long ass time ago. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we're talking about like 320 million years ago. These motherfuckers still alive. 320 million motherfucking years. Damn. And they done multiplied. That's how many that's how you know they ain't gonna die. You ain't gonna kill them. You know, you always feel like you're gonna be that one that's gonna like, you know what? I'm gonna rid the earth of these motherfuckers. Nah, you just gonna slow them down for a little while. These motherfuckers keep on multiplying. The fuck? Let's see what else they say about this little piece of shit. Cockroaches are somewhat generalized insects without special adaptations like the sucking mouth part of aphids. That just sound nasty. And other true bugs. What's that supposed to mean? An order of insects comprising 50,000 to 80,000 species of groups such as... Alright, yeah, that's some other shit too. They have chewing mouth parts and are likely among the most primitive of living Neopteran insects, a classification of groups that most parts of winged insects, specifically those that can flex their wings over their abdomens. This is in contrast with the more basal order of winged insects. I guess like bees. I guess the type of insects they got the little wings that you can see through. I hate them little shits. Sorry, y'all. They are common and hardy insects and can tolerate a wide range of environments from Arctic cold to tropical heat. I remember reading that. That really stood out to me. That means that you can put their ass in the freezer or you can put their ass in the fire and these motherfuckers will still live. Shit. Tropical cockroaches are often, because I done tried to freeze and burn motherfuckers and you know, they don't always die immediately. It take a long ass time. It take a while. You gotta work for it. But anyways, tropical cockroaches are often much bigger than temperate species, and contrary to popular belief, extinct cockroach relatives and roachoids. All right, this is Wikipedia. You know, you can't always depend on what they're saying. They got in quotations roachoids, such as Carboniferous and all this other big word shit, were not as large as the biggest modern species. Which, you know, they say they weren't as big. I've seen some big ass roaches, but I don't want to see how big they get. Shit, can you imagine? Big nasty fuck! I hate them fucks, man. I'm sorry, y'all. Some species, such as the gregarious German cockroach, have an elaborate social structure involving common shelter, social dependence, information transfer, and kin recognition. Ain't that a bitch? They know each other. Like, hey, what's up, cuz? That's crazy. Look at this. Social dependence. Common shelter. That means that they stay together. That's crazy. Cockroaches have appeared in human culture since classical antiquity. Look at this. They are popularly depicted as dirty pests, though the great majority of species are inoffensive and live in a wide range of habitats around the world. Oh, I see what they're saying. So yeah, you know, although these motherfuckers done made it in our homes, and we hate their ass, you know, most of they relatives and shit, you know, they don't fuck with humans. They like, nah, we live where we supposed to live, you know, in dirt, in sewers, not in homes. What the fuck? You know, and we've talked to neighbors and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, man, like, no matter how you clean up, no matter how good you clean up, these motherfuckers, you just be in a clean ass house full of roaches. Can you imagine this shit? It's like, what the shit? Can't even have people over. They be like, yeah, man, can we stay over, man? I'll sleep in your living room. We're like, nah, man, I don't want you to crawl on. I don't want roaches crawling on you. They like, man, don't worry about that. We done stayed in the projects. We know how hard it is. We know it's rough. We like, nah, that ain't the case. Like, it's bad though. And you know, like people think that we just being funny. Like, nah, but you come over our house at nighttime and you turn on the light in the kitchen, they see. So, there is that. Let's look up some more information about the cockroach. Look at this. It says the Blattodea includes some 30 species of cockroaches associated with humans. These species are atypical of the thousands of species in the order. They feed on human and pet food and can leave an offensive odor. And yeah, you know, I ain't know what that smell was all these years until my homeboy Joel told me. He was like, yeah, that's roach shit. Because I worked at Aaron's and I was like, man, what's that smell? He's like, that's roach shit. And now I know that smell from anywhere. And I smelled it the first day I walked in here. And this is the thing too. The other day I was sitting in the office, I was getting ready to pay a bill, right? I'm in the office and I see a new tenant getting ready to be introduced to her new apartment. She's gonna be taken to her new apartment, right? And the guy says to her, "You haven't seen the apartment yet?" She's like, "No, I never seen it." She all excited, and he's like, "Oh, you ready to go see it?" And she like, "Yeah." That's the same exact thing that happened to me. They don't show it to you first. And see what they do is they clean it up as best they can, do a half-ass decent job at it. You know what I'm saying? With the little dirty ass floors that's still in here, man. It's a half-ass job. But you be so happy to have a new apartment. You ain't thinking about that shit. You out here on your own. You doing your own thing. You do what you want to do. You living your best life. And here they are all along, the snake in the grass. Oh, here they come. They coming. They are coming. You best believe that. And the lady, she don't even know. And she gonna be like, oh man, just a little while down the line, maybe 1 month, maybe a week, who knows, down the line. She gonna be like, I don't know, man, I'm starting to see more and more of these little critters, man. Y'all wanna come by? They gonna come by, they gonna disappear, and it's just gonna keep on happening, depending on how proactive she is. See, we ain't that proactive, man. You know what I'm saying? We won't even spend a whole lot of time here. And when we do come here, we just be like, man, this some bullshit. One of the proteins that trigger allergic reactions is trypomyosin. These are allergens also linked with asthma. About 60% of asthma patients in Chicago are also sensitive to cockroach allergens. Studies similar to this have been done globally, and all the results are similar. Cockroaches can live for up to a few days, up to a month without food. So just because no cockroaches are visible in your home does not mean that they are not there. Okay, and approximately 20 to 48% of homes with no visible sign of cockroaches have detectable cockroach allergens in dust. Cockroaches can burrow into human ears, causing pain and hearing loss. They may be removed with forceps, possibly after first drowning with olive oil. Wait a minute. What's going on in here? Why my lights flickering? Martha? Kids? What the? Roach 2J? It's this giant roach, ladies and gentlemen. He made his way into my house. And they got a Chris Jericho jacket on.
Welcome to Roach 2J Show, Justin.
What the hell? How'd you get in here?
I can get into anything, Justin.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys don't know, Roach 2J, he's been haunting us ever since probably like the year 2000 when we used to be scared to go in our shed because they had big ass roaches in there. And we had named one of them Roach 2J. He was the guy roach of them all. Oh my God, he's in my house.
That's right, Justin. And you want to talk to me about hating my family members?
This must be some kind of red, Roach 2J. You done brought all your damn family members and you got them surrounding me in my house.
You used to be afraid of us. Why are you afraid? Why won't you be friends with us, Justin?
I don't want y'all to be my damn friend. Y'all damn carry all kind of diseases. And you from the damn Platea family. I hate the Platea family. And all kind of damn big words that I don't like.
That's the problem with you humans, Justin. You don't give other species a chance. You just kill us.
You deserve to die. You meant to die. So that other things can just eat you and still live. But you ain't meant to live. And you damn sure ain't meant to be living in my house. Or my friend's house.
Well, if that's how you feel after all these years, after I have extended my family and allowed them to live with you to keep you company, then why don't we finally settle this, Justin?
What the hell do you mean, Roach 2J?
I mean we settle this in a matchup.
What?
Me and you bring your lousy drop kick, and you will go down to Roach 2J.
I can't believe this.
So do you accept?
I accept.
Yeah.
I accept, son of a bitch.
I'll see you in the ring then.
That son of a bitch. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to get ready for my match. And I'm going to beat his ass. And I'm going to spray his ass down. With a can of Raid. This is not an ad. This is real shit. I'll be right back, y'all. On the other side of this break. It's going down.
Mamma mia! Pizza Cake haven't chosen me to tell you about the new Corleone pizza. Soft white Italian dough, soaked in the finest Palermo tomato, all topped with 1 whole pound of Milano cheese. Then choose 5 toppings from the famous Pizza Cake 500. And remember what Mama said, leave room for dessert at Pizza Cake.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy, The Best Man. Right now, you're tuning in, and what's the #1 podcast across XTV? Justin's Podcast.
This Justin Podcast. Tune in, because I might be there if he let me there.
Are you tired of drinking that same old bland milk? Do you desire a flavorful experience for your taste buds to remember? Try official Got Milk Magic and Milk Straws. Delicious straws crammed with all natural flavor beads approved by the Milk Processor Board that makes white still milk into a mouth-watering festival. Simply place the straw in your cup of milk, then sip, as the beads dissolve into 4 delectable flavors including strawberry, chocolate, vanilla milkshake, and cookies and cream. Ban the bland! Visit VAT19.com for price options plus flat rate shipping. That's VAT19.com. Order now.
What's up, bros? It's your boy Brian Millman here with another drop here on Justice Podcast to let you guys know about my next guest. It's Mr. Power Tatsumaki. She's got a really good story. She goes way back to Osaka, Japan. She talks about how she came over here. She was, Canadian citizen for a little while. She was a part of a whole lot of different leagues before she started here in HTV. That plus the fact that she's a real life superhero. All of that plus much more. All of that plus a whole lot more right here on the New Millennium Podcast, bros. Thanks. Check it out.
Justin's Podcast.
And here we are, ladies and gentlemen. This big, huge occasion. Everybody has come out. Everybody and their mama that's, sold out this grand arena to see Ernest Justin Turkey Leg versus the Cockroach. Roach 2J. That slimy son of a gun. We're about to get started with our festivities, and our main event is about to take place in just a few moments. If we can, though, say hello to some of the legends here. We got Sparky and we got Daniel Dingo standing by. You guys want to say anything? Justin, you fat son of a bitch, you're never gonna win. Oh, nobody wants to hear that, Dingo. What about you, Sparky?
Hey,
Just stand there and clap. So anyways, ladies and gentlemen, what we're going to be having is, a word with our good friend Justin.
Ernest Justin Turkeyleg, you look like you're ready. You look like you're in shape. You've been in the greatest shape of your life. What do you think about going into this matchup up against Roach 2J?
For many years, nigga, a whole lot of motherfuckers have been trying to hold back people with cockroaches in their house. For many, many years, Roach 2J has been hiding us here in XTV. And let me tell you something, nobody's ever stepped to you man to man, but I'm gonna be the one to do it. Tonight, you will be broken in half, and I'm gonna rid you of eternity and all of eternity.
Somehow that makes sense to the man that believes it. Back to you at ringside.
What the hell are they talking about backstage, ladies and gentlemen? Well, there's the music, and Roach 2J is on his way to the ring. That slimy son of a gun. I can't believe this. You know, every time he comes out to the ring, you know, these fans know it. You know, oh man, look at that. I think he just left a trail of goo. He just left a small trail of goo. What did he come on his way to the ring? What did he shit on himself? You just a nasty piece of shit. I hope somebody clip his wings off. And look at him just as he just flicks off the fan. My gosh. Just a nasty little bitch. What is that thing hanging out his ass? Just a nasty fucker. You gotta, give Justin credit for even going into the ring with such a nasty ass creature. This is what you are, being compared to when somebody calls you the scum of the earth. A fucking cockroach. Pardon my language, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very deeply engulfed in. Here comes our baby face. There he is. Oh man, the fans adore him. He's such a good guy. It's Justin Turkeyleg. And look at him. Yeah, he's all high fives. Look at the shape that he's in. Whoa, look at those guns. I heard that he and his wife Martha, they went to the gym last night to prepare for this matchup, and overnight, he just was an overnight sensation and just buffed up out of nowhere to meet up against Roach 2J here. I can't believe this. Poor Miss Martha couldn't even keep up with him. As meanwhile, we see Justin strut his stuff on his way to the ring. What a class act. Hey! All right. And you can see that focus look in his eyes. He's looking right into the 16 eyes or so of that roach. How many eyes do roaches have? I don't know, but, he's looking into at least 2 of them. And so here we go. They stare each other down. Oh man, this is as big as Hogan Andre. Look at the stare down. And before the bell rings, let's take a look at our tail of the tape here. Of course, we got Ernest Justin Turkeyleg, who is like 2-65. Not the best record of all time, but at the same time, hey, he won 2. That's what we need to focus on, the positive here. And Roach 2J. 0-0. He's never been in a matchup. So, the edge goes to Justin here. But now look at here over on the Roach 2J side. He's got, 6 lambs, and he's got those antennas where he can communicate with his roach brethren who are on the west side of the building, might I add you. This place is full of roaches on the west side. They won't sit down. They crawling all over the place. Of course, we got our humans. Oh my God, it's roaches and it's humans trying to wipe the roaches off. My gosh, this is just terrible. But so we got that going for us. Roach 2J stands in at about 6 feet tall. Justin, he's about 5 feet 10, so he loses out there. But we're about to see what happens. Yes, there's the bell. My goodness, and you can see the intensity as these 2 men circle each other. Justin throws a right, just sort of with the filling out process. And now wait a minute, Roach 2J, he wants to do the test of strength here. Roach 2J has got his hands up to do the test of strength, and Justin is asking the fans, should he do it? The roaches are saying, yeah, do it. Oh, the people in the crowd are saying, no, don't do it. Oh, Justin's doing it anyway, so he's got one of the little that little thing right there, you know, that he holding out to do the test of strength. I don't know how you would do that with a roach, but he's doing it. Damn, that must be nasty. And now he's got his other hand. Oh, Justin's smart though. You see, he wore gloves. Man, what a fine individual. He's got the other hand, but look at this. Wait a minute. That roach, he's got him with the middle arms, and he's humping him. He's bear hugging him. Oh my gosh, why he's got him in the test of strength, and he's grabbing his hands and squeezing his hands and bear hugging him and humping him at the same time. Poor Justin. Whoa, this has got to be very traumatizing. His life must be flashing before him. Oh my gosh, that roach 2J just throws him off. Great work by our cameras, able to zoom in and see all the passion and desire in Justin's eyes, wanting to win this matchup, but the pain and fury as well. And look at Roach 2J with that thing still hanging out his ass. He's very proud as he stands over in the corner. Oh my gosh. Justin gets up. Wait a minute. He lunges at Roach 2J. A big spear. And he takes down the son of a bitch. There you go. Roach 2J now rolls to the outside of the ring. And he's saying to the referee that he pulls his hair. But the referee says, you ain't got no hair. Boy, get your butt back inside of this ring. You get your butt back inside of this ring right now. Roach 2J, like a true heel, crawling his ass around the doggone ring. This is crazy what's going on between these two juggernauts. And Justin is back on his feet. He's saying, come on, sucker. I ain't afraid of you no more. I ain't afraid to go into the shed. I want you, Roach 2J. Bring your ass in this ring. And Roach 2J does so as he goes up to the stairs, climbs through the ropes, and now here we go. They square off again. Both of these two men jockeying for position. Oh, man. Roach 2J throws Justin into the rope, shoots the half. Oh man, takes him down with a shoulder tackle. Justin on his belly. Roach 2J jumps over. Wait a minute, he jumps up over him, but instead of keeps on going. Look at this, he's stomping on Justin while he's on the ground. Oh my God, Justin didn't see that coming. Roach 2J is stomping on Justin while he's on the ground. And now look at this. He's got him in the Boston Crab. Oh man. He's got Justin in the Boston Crab, but not only is he grabbing him by his face, but he's also grabbing him by the legs at the same time. Since he's got 6 legs, he is really taking advantage of this, of being outnumbered here. This is absolutely crazy. Oh my gosh. And the referee asking Justin, does he give up? Do you give up, Justin? Please don't. Everybody's depending on you. Hang in there for us, brother. Do it for us, brother. Oh my gosh, and look at this. Wait a minute. Somehow, some way, Justin finds the strength. He's powering out. Oh my gosh. He has powered out and he back elbows Roach 2J, and he has no choice but to let it go. Roach 2J selling the hold. He's holding on to his face. Justin now coming with a fury of punches. Oh my gosh. Punches to the stomach, punches to the gut, punches to the head, an uppercut. He hit him so hard that he knocked him into the 6th row. My gosh, what an uppercut. Knocked Roach 2J all the way into the 6th row. And look at Sparky. Oh man, he's just standing up there clapping very slowly. He's very proud of what Justin has done. As Justin now tries to regain his composure. My gosh, he's been through quite a beating. I mean, after that modified Boston Crab, you know, it's just been very hard for the guy. And Roach 2J now quickly crawling back into the ring. And now look at this. Oh my goodness. Begins to pound on Justin. We know that Justin really, you know, is not really known for his endurance and maybe the longevity. It's starting to wear in on poor Justin as he's starting to breathe heavy here. My gosh. Knife edge chop by Roach 2J into the chest of Justin. Knife edge chop again. And now Justin is backed into the corner. Roach 2J has now got Justin. Don't tell me that he's going to go for a superplex. Wait a minute. He's got Justin up in a superplex position. But what's he doing with Justin? He throws Justin into the air. And a hurricanrana. Oh my gosh. Coming all the way down into the ring. Off the middle. Off the corner turnbuckle with a hurricanrana after throwing him up into the air. And Justin, with all that energy just jolting through his body. Oh my goodness, he did the Apollo Creed. And now Roach 2J crawls over the top of Justin. 1, 2. Oh my gosh, Justin's got the shoulder up. Can you believe that after such a spectacular move, our hero was able to get his shoulder up? What is it gonna take for Roach 2J to beat Justin? He couldn't do it with the Boston Crab. He couldn't do it with the Super Duper Hurricanrana from the corner. What's it gonna take? And now, wait a minute, what's happening here? We got some roaches coming in from the crowd. What are they doing? They're forming a table. Oh my gosh, a whole bunch of roaches from the crowd, little mini roaches, have formed together in the form of a table, and Roach 2J is grabbing Justin. What's happening here? He's got Justin in the powerbomb position. Don't tell me he's gonna toss our friend. Oh my God, goodness! He just knocked threw Justin into that pile of roaches that was in the form of a table, and there's roaches all over the place and roach guts all over the back of Justin. The sacrifice that they'll do just to humiliate a human, those rotten sons of bitches. Justin, get up, man. Get up. And look at this, Roach 2J with his arms up in the air, prancing around the ring, proud of what he did, as his roach buddies over there laughing. Oh my gosh, and look at the church folks over there. They are despised. They are despised by this. Get up, Justin. The referee is trying to count out Justin here as he gets back up. Justin has been busted open somehow. He's peering over the ring. He looked like Vince McMahon when he was wrestling at WrestleMania that time. But he ain't got that sinister look on his face. He's just got a look of will and intensity. He crawls back into the ring, just making it before the 10 count. Oh my gosh. And now, Roach 2J picks him up by the head. Justin's dazed by that. And look at this. Roach 2J throws a left punch, but Justin gets his hand up. Throws a right punch. Justin gets his hand up there. Look at this now. Justin, he's starting to Justin up. Oh my goodness. He's punching him in the face. Punching him in the face. Oh, into the ropes. Big boot. Wait a minute. He's saying, holla if you hear me. Don't tell me he's going to do the Hulk Hogan. Justin with a big leg drop. Bam. Oh my gosh. 1, 2, no. I can't believe it. After such a surge of energy, Justin could not do it. That probably was the biggest move. And look, our hero starting to move again. What is he doing? He's going up to the top rope. Justin's going up to the top. My gosh, Roach 2J starting to get back to his feet. Justin's on the top. Roach 2J on his feet. He's coming at Justin. Justin jumps. Oh my God, that's the greatest drop kick I've ever seen. Justin just now hit Roach 2J with a drop kick off the top rope. That's amazing. I can't believe we're seeing what a great feat of action here. Wait a minute. I'm being told to turn my attention to the entranceway as both of our competitors are down. My gosh, the ring is full of roach dung and sweat and blood. And coming down the aisle, wait a minute, I think that's the Queen Roach. That's the Queen Roach, and she wearing a real thotty ass dress. The Queen Roach is on her way down here. My gosh, and what is happening? I feel an ambush on the way here. What the hell is the Queen Roach doing? She's got on the apron and she is distracting the referee. And meanwhile, one of those Roach cousins then slid in a steel chair. To Roach 2J. Oh! Justin got hit in the head with a steel chair. That son of a bitch. But wait, look at this. It's Miss Martha. Miss Martha is coming out here with a can of raid. She ain't with the bullshit. She's spraying everything that's in her path. Oh, down goes the Queen Roach. Down goes the cousins. Spray everywhere. Don't spray too much, Martha. You're going to kill us all. But wait a minute now. Oh, another queen. Roasting grabbed Martha. The queen roasting grabbed Martha. She's got Martha by the collar. She's flying her way. Where are you taking Martha? Justin's distracted. Oh my God. He's waiting for his wife. And look at this. Roach 2J with a school roach. And 1, 2, no. 3 of that son of a bitch. These damn roaches win again. After the distraction, Justin was distracted. He was distracted by Miss Martha. She sprayed too much spray. Oh my God. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta get out of here before I die. Justin loses. These roaches win again. When will it end? All right, everybody, I gotta get you to go home, Q. That was it for that show, man. You know, these damn roaches, they keep on winning, man. You know, they keep on winning. They've been kicking our ass for millions and millions of years. And, you know, I don't think that I can do it by myself, but we can. We can do something to stop these motherfuckers. And, you know, I think that really that's what the truth is. I think that humans just ain't got lazy. It get to a point where you get tired of fighting, man. You know what I mean? For real. You get tired of fighting, you be like, fuck it. You can have it. And you just move. And that's why I say I'm just going to end up, you know, getting the hell out of here. Y'all can have a place. You see, you know, I tell people, hey, man, we ain't got roaches. Roaches got us. So that's that. I appreciate you guys listening. You know, we're gonna have other guests. I've had interviews with people. You know what I mean? I've got interviews done in the can, and we just you know, collecting, and we in a collecting phase. And so, you know, we're gonna have little shows like this. Maybe next week I'll probably do like a little throwback episode, something that I never put out that's in the archives. You know, something from 2016. You know, I was listening to some good stuff that I never released, so probably do something like that during this little time period. You know what I mean? Because the East Coast was dead as a motherfucker, and it's time that it resurrects. But that happens sometimes. Y'all know what it is. So yeah, thanks for tuning in and listening to me rant. You know, I got my ass kicked by the roach. But next time, dude. Next time, me and my friend Big Trunks gonna go up against Roach 2J and a partner of his choosing. That's right. I want a tag team match. Me and Trunks versus you, Roach 2J, and a partner of your choosing. And a bedlam match. So long, everybody.